Welcome to Storytime with Grammy Field. Today I have a book, an I Can Read book. It's a beginner one reading book, and it's called Paddington Set Sail. So if you want to get these books, you can get them at your library or at the store. It's written by Michael Bond and illustrated by R.W. Alley. So let's see what goes on with Paddington. One morning, Mr. Brown had a surprise. "We're taking a trip to the beach," he said. Paddington and Jonathan and Judy, they cheered. Mrs. Brown and Mrs. Bird were excited too. How many of you like to go to the beach? I love the beach, but I don't like it when it's crowded. So Paddington had never been to the beach. He did not know what to bring, so he packed everything. Soon they were on their way. Paddington poked his head out the window. He sniffed the salty sea air. I think that's one of my favorite things to do on the way to the beach, when it's an ocean beach. At the beach, Paddington got a pail, shovel, sunglasses, and a float. He was ready for anything. What do you bring to the beach? The tide was low, so they went in the water. Jonathan and Judy splashed and swam. Paddington floated in the waves. At lunch, Mr. Brown had a great idea. He said, "Let's have a sand castle contest." Paddington, Judy, and Jonathan would each make a sand castle. The biggest castle would win. That sounds like a fun thing to do at the beach. Paddington wanted to win. First, he found the perfect spot. He dug a moat. He carried pails and pails of sand. He made walls and windows. Paddington is very busy. Paddington placed his hat on top of the castle. Finally, he was done. Paddington's big sand castle was perfect. I like the hat on the top. Paddington sat inside his castle. Sandcastle work was hard and he was tired. And then he fell asleep. Oh no, the tide had come in. It knocked down Paddington's sandcastle. It carried Paddington's pail out to sea with Paddington in it. That's quite an awakening. The Browns were worried. It was getting late. They found Paddington's hat, but could not find Paddington. Where had he gone? Then the Browns spotted people gathered near the pier. They ran toward the crowd. It was Paddington. Look at that. Somebody is fishing him out of the water there. Can you see that? The fishing pole and the line down to Paddington. People believed that Paddington had floated all of the way across the sea. They took his picture. "Did you float here in this pail?" a girl asked. "Yes, I used my shovel as a paddle," said Paddington. I think he likes that attention. The sun was setting. It was time to go home. "Did you enjoy your trip, Paddington?" asked Judy. "Yes, not many bears go to the sea in a bucket," he said. He's right about that. The Browns were so happy to have Paddington back. Today's trip was a bit shorter than when you came from darkest Peru, said Mr. Brown. Paddington did not hear. He was fast asleep. Now that was a fun story. Do you ever do any fun things when you go to the beach? I hope you do. And if you don't go to the beach, sometimes you might go to a friend's house for a pool or just travel when you're hiking and all that. I just hope you have a good time and make the best of everything when you can get out there. Thank you for joining Grammy Field at Storytime.